Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Sound. On Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Derek White.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And a look at the starters for St. Louis. Randall out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And for Atlanta, we've got Anthony Edwards. Duran out there with Mark Williams. And it's Young, and it's Daniels in at the two-guard spot. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Here is Edwards. Clock at 4. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Middleton. Pass to Quickley. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, that shows you the unselfishness of Chris Middleton, keeping teammates involved.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. This, their first chance to take a look at St. Louis this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team. Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Randall. That's tipped.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Pass to Nembhard. And so just over a minute and a half played. And here's Randall. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you could tell that Randall was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the J.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Randall against Williams. Randall left side. Randall is doubled. Middleton finds Carter. Back to Middleton. And here's Quickley for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out of bounds, possession goes to the Sound.
A moment now to see the numbers for Young. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged 25 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duran drawing comparisons now to young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Sound have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Randall. Quickly against Young. Count that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Williams kicks to Edwards. It's stolen by Nembhard. Randall outside. Carter sets the pick for Randall. Takes the three. And St. Louis, another three.
3 points.
Atlanta trails by 3. Young pass to Duran. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And they get it back. Tries again. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Nemhard, the pass to Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall, and it's St. Louis with another.
And the intelligence of Randall evident on that play. Fantastic at picking the right shots to take in this offense.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Anthony Edwards on top.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta, trailing by 5. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
2 points, that one goes.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Pass to Nemhard. It's Carter, high post. Shoots over Duran. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Williams, a screen on Quickly. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, that's Trae Young's strength, working that pick and roll to perfection.
The Sound have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Nemhard sets the pick for Quickly. Outside for Randall. Over Williams. Rebound, Atlanta. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Duran. It's Young on the wing. Nemhard covering. Young's shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here is Carter. Here's Quickly. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Duran finds Williams. Quickly against Young. Goes back up. He lays it in. Young's got his second basket.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So timeout called here. The first for St. Louis. making some changes. Mason checks in for Duran. That's Thompson in for Mark Williams. The Sound also making some changes. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Carter. Howard comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Clarkson in for Quickly. St. Louis trails by 3. Nemhard with it. Hasn't made one yet. Can they get it? Excellent defense from Daniel. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie before Sportside. Allie.
Well, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Howard, the pass to Nemhard. Hart kicks to Randall. St. Louis moving the ball around. Howard. Great tee that time from Edwards.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Back to Thompson. Here is Mason. Young outside. Fires the 3. Again, Young missing. Nemhard against Edwards. Out to Clarkson. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that 3.
Outside Daniel. Mason up top. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Nemhard, the pass to Hart. Here's Randall. Hits the jump hook. Randall's got it all tied up now for St. Louis.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Edwards. Dick comes in for Daniel. And Fears is subbed in for Young. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Mason. Now Fears. He's covered by Clarkson. Pulls it from 20. A nice shot by Fears. And Atlanta leads by 2.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
To the paint, stolen by Mason. And there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Fears has got his second bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded by Mason. The rebound by Mason.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Dick against Howard. Thompson outside. Murray for three. Bay pulls it in. St. Louis trails by 4. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Bay. Hart with the screen for Bay. Hart, that's good.
Man, that's just a good unselfish play by Bay. Terrific pass, hits his man right in rhythm so that he could attack.
Dick with the screen on Clarkson. And the dunk by Dick.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. And Dick, no good on that one.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Back to Howard. 5 to shoot. Hart with the screen for Howard. Puts it up from 12. Thompson with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Mason kicks to Young. Pass to Dick. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. St. Louis trails by 4. Howard, the pass to Hart. And here's Clarkson. Hart with a screen on Murray. Rejected by Murray. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Grady Dick. Keegan Murray is out there with Thompson. And it's Young, and it's Mason in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great, great shots for his team.
And Thompson kicks to Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Randall against Mason. Randall no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Thompson passes to Young. Outside for Murray. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young taking his time here. It's over Clarkson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Randall on the money from 12 feet away. Randall's got 15.
Clearly, Randall is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat.
Thompson, a screen on Clarkson. And here's Young from the arc. St. Louis with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pass to Dick. Over Howard. Misses off the right iron. Last outing for St. Louis, it was a loss to the Heat. Randall kicks to Bay. Clarkson on the wing, defended by Young. Clarkson against Young. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Dick. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. St. Louis calls timeout. Edwards has come in for Grady Dick. And St. Louis also making a change. Andrew Nembhard checked in for Jordan Clarkson. St. Louis trails by 7. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Randall outside. Here's the drive. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randall. Still, he uses his body to convert for 2.
Young against Nembhard. Young's shot is off.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
It's tipped and stolen by Murray. Pass to Thompson. Back to Edwards. And the shot no good, a bit short. St. Louis trails by 5. Hart the pass to Nembhard. And here is Bay. Now Nembhard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Number 5 is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Hart with the screen for Randall. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson sets the pick for Edwards. Gets the front of the rim and out. For St. Louis, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9, and they take the lead. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Atlanta calls timeout. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Murray. The Sound also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Hart. Chris Middleton comes in for Sadiq Bey. And quickly in for Howard. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Outside Daniels. Pass to Duren. Young outside. They could use a bucket. No good again. Just 3 for 10 with that miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Quickly finds Randall. Back to Quickly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And now a 4-point Sound lead. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Duren with the screen on Middleton to the inside. It's stolen by Carter. Middleton with it. Picked up by Edwards. Randall with the bucket.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Atlanta shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Middleton the pass to Randall. Now, here's Quickly. Misses the 3. Now Daniels. 9-point game his last outing. For 3, Edwards. St. Louis with the rebound. Randall kicks to Quickly. Pass to Middleton. Here's Randall. He's covered by Daniels. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And again, no good by St. Louis. Back to Young. Thompson sets the pick for Young. A 3-pointer is right on target. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for Atlanta.
Well, Young saw how the defense was going to play the pick and roll, and that was all he needed to create a score for himself.
Down low, and Middleton kicks to Carter. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Carter's got his first points in this one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Young inside, quickly covering. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
Well, as his career progresses, Duren needs to improve his free throw shooting numbers.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Sound.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The first one falls.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Mark Williams is checked in for Atlanta. And St. Louis also making a change. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Both good from the line that time.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duren brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
St. Louis calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tell you do. In terms of motivation, what they said to you. Hey man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In the hall of fame, can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year. It might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
Dix checked in for Atlanta. Quickly with it. He's got 7. Hart outside. Drives to the hoop. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Duren. Now Daniels. Shot from 12. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Quickly the pass to Middleton. Shoots over Dick. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Inside. Here's Duren. And the layup's good off the glass. Duren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Acted quickly. Excellent defense from Daniels.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Daniels a screen on Hart. Pass to Dick. Traps in the tray. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Carter kicks to quickly. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Quickly's got 10.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Nembhard against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Duren with the flourish.
Carter with a screen on Dick. Here's Middleton. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Edwards. Pass to Duren. Now Dick. No good on the three. To the middle. Here's Hart. Out to Carter. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. Out of the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Everything's coming together for him. Obviously, the points are there. But even when Wemby isn't scoring, his defense completely changes games.
Shaq, he's living proof that aliens are among us.
I thought I was the only one that thought that. I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And here is St. Louis now. So for St. Louis right now, we've got Carter. Emmanuel quickly out there with Nembhard. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Randle in at the four-man position. Outside Edwards. Outside Daniel. Williams a screen on quickly. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Randle outside. Daniels with the steal. Pass to Duren. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Edwards. Shoots it. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Here is Daniels. Young up top. Quickly covering. Duren the pass to Williams. Young against Quickly. With the floater. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Inside. Pass to Nembhard. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 5. Daniels dishes to Young. Outside Williams. Now Edwards. Duren with the screen on Carter. Edwards can't hit.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Pass to Carter. And he lays it straight in. Carter's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
Outside Edwards. Williams passes to Edwards. Now Young. Over quickly. Young, no good.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
St. Louis calls timeout. checked in for St. Louis. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Quickly. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Hart, wide open. He fired. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Outside Edwards. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's good for 2. Young's got 14 points for the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Quickly. Outside for Randall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Edwards passes to Duran. Now St. Louis, fast break. Quickly with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. He's got 13. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Duran with the screen on Quickly. Duran, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the Sound. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Hart with a screen on Duran. Randall no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Daniels kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcome the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Back to Nembhard. Hart with the screen for Nembhard. Over Edwards. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
As we turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Wendell Carter. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with St. Louis's head athletic trainer. He said the ankle is definitely swelling, but at this point, they're thinking it's only a sprain. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You got to be lucky, too.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Atlanta, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Back to Young. Duran a screen. Down low. And Duran slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
How much power from Jalen Duran. Good.
Quickly finds Randall. Puts it up. Atlanta with the rebound. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Middleton. Nifty move. St. Louis with the rebound. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Quickly the pass to Hart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hart's got the game tied up here for St. Louis. Outside Daniel. Back to Young. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, when your offense is in trouble, get it to Young, and he'll solve some problems.
Hart outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Daniel. Pass to Duran. It's Young on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The Sound have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Randall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Well, this is how difficult it is to stop Randall. When he's committed to scoring, sometimes you just have to foul him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional. And it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
First one falls for him.
A focal part of this offense. In addition to his scoring ability, Randall is also a terrific passer at his position.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Then for St. Louis, Bays checked in for Chris Middleton. Howard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Quickly. Both free throws good from Randall.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Atlanta calls timeout. St. Louis making a switch here. Pause checked in. Atlanta with the ball. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That's game 1 of a 3-game road set. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
For Atlanta, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Fears. St. Louis trails by 3. Clarkson taking his time here. Bay kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Rebound, Atlanta.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Out of bounds, possession goes to the Sound. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Powell, he's checked in for St. Louis. And it's the Sound with the ball. Pass to Hart. It's deflected. Here's Fear. He's covered by Clarkson. Atlanta again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dick against Powell. Now here's Howard. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. From 15 feet away. That's good from Fears on the assist by Murray. And that's now 9 points for Jeremiah Fears. Dick against Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Mason. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for St. Louis. They trail by 3. Pass to Bay. Over Murray. And it's off the back rim. No good. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson misses. St. Louis trails by 3 to the paint. Here's Hart. Rebound, Atlanta. Mason's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dick. Great D that time from Powell. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Atlanta leads by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Dick is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then there's Murray. And it's Mason in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Young driving in. Thompson from long range. St. Louis trails by 3. Top of the key, Clarkson. Back to Hart. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No stranger to getting to the line. Randall had a chance to draw a foul, and he made sure the ref saw it.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Thompson passes to Young. Back to Thompson. Over Randall. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Randall dishes to Clarkson. Rebound by Murray. The Atlanta leading by 5. Dick in the corner. Down low. And stolen by Hart. Here's Bay. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. St. Louis trails by 7. And here is Howard. Clarkson is screen on Dick. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Randall against Mason. And it's good. 2 points. Randall's got 31 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out. And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Dick finds Murray. Pass to Young. With the drive, and it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. He's got 21.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Clarkson passes to Hart. Back to Clarkson. Latray. Rebound, Atlanta.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Young against Howard. Murray, the pass to Dick. Shoots the 3. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Shot's good from Young.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by you.
Clarkson outside. Bay with the screen on Young. Here's Clarkson. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
On the attack, Jordan Clarkson.
Howard against Dick. Thompson outside. Pass to Young. It's Dick on the wing. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
And he's good on the first of 3. Atlanta making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Mason. Edwards comes in for Asar Thompson. And Daniels subbed in for Keegan Murray. And a new group getting ready here for St. Louis. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Hart. Chris Middleton comes in for Sadiq Bey. Andrew Nemhard's checked in for Howard. And quickly in for Jordan Clarkson. And he nails the third.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Carter. And Nemhard has it in the corner. Shot from the top of the key. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Duren a screen. Young, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nemhard the pass to Quickly. That one's not going to go. Great defense that time from Duren. Duren sets the screen for Edwards. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
St. Louis moving the ball around. To the paint. It's tipped. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Randall finds Quickly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Young passes to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Quickly against Young. Back to Quickly. Carter sets the pick for Quickly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Middleton right side. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Williams passes to Duren. And here's Young. It's Edwards on the wing. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Rebounded by Randall. St. Louis trails by 9.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Shooting for St. Louis, Julius Randle, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now Williams tries from 10. Nembhard there for the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here's the break. Edwards. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Well, credit the quick hands of Dyson Daniels. He gets the steal that gets them out on the break.
Timeout called here. The sound will talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. St. Louis's head coach had some words for his team over the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thank you, Allie. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Randall down low. He's against Williams.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Now Edwards. Young outside. No good from 3.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Randall with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Carter. And stolen by Williams. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams, a screen on Nembhard. Now Williams. It's stolen by Carter. Andrew Nembhard. He drills the 3.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside Edwards. Williams outside. Edwards inside. Defended by Middleton. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, quickly. Daniels with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Dyson Daniels. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, it's an 8-point game. Timeout called here. The sound will talk it over. They're trailing by 8. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Daniels against Nimhart. Beyond the arc. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts with off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game,